Now, cleaning hardscape products is a question I get from a lot of people, right? Different kinds of products require different kind of cleaning agents. I will tell you that the first thing we will always tell people, start with the mildest detergent you can and work your way up. One, it's environmentally safer. A lot of these detergents today have some kind of an acid in it, and we always want to be careful about harming plants or animals that are around, okay? Safety is another issue. Whenever we're doing this, we always want to make sure we're wearing our rubber gloves, our protective goggles, and we want to use long-handled brushes so we're not right into the product. Now, if we were cleaning brick, for instance, we're going to pick a product that's very mild on brick. The first thing I might try is something like an Acid Magic. This is a very mild detergent. I would dilute it 3-to-1, 4-to-1 with water. Whenever I'm going to clean any kind of masonry, first thing I do is I'll always dampen the masonry down. I never want to clean any kind of masonry, whether it's brick or concrete pavers, while it's dry. Another important thing, I always want to test clean on an out-of-the-way area. If I'm doing a walkway, I'll do it way out in the back where nobody can see it or in an inconspicuous spot. Let's make sure that we're not going to do anything to the concrete or the masonry before we clean it. I'm going to want to do it in small areas, usually on a sidewalk, a 4x4 square foot area. I dampen my wall, I dampen my pavers, I take my brush and I want to rub it in. I always want to use a soft bristle brush. I'm never going to want to use a steel brush. I'm going to let it sit for maybe a minute and then I'm going to rinse it off with water and move to the next spot. So again, our number one rule, we always want to start with our mildest detergents first and work our way up. Sometimes something simple. I've got mold on my brick. Clorox bleach will get rid of the mold. It kills the bacteria that grows the mold. Then I can go, if I'm not getting much success, then I can go to stronger and stronger materials. When I do get into something like acids, anything you're not familiar with, I would also recommend ask the dealer for the material safety data sheet. That's a document that is mandated by the government that goes with every product. Should something happen and you need to go to a doctor, you take that sheet with you. It will tell anybody that responds to an emergency with that material exactly what's in the material and how to treat it. Always be safe, be smart, and be careful when I'm cleaning masonry. I always get asked, should I seal my masonry? Well, there's various reasons why I would want to consider sealing masonry. First one might be, I've got water penetration issues. Now there are lots of sealers out there. Some sealers are clear. In other words, I put them up there, I don't even know they're there. Others will give high gloss finish. Depends if I want that nice shiny surface on my stone. Again, when you're trying sealers, always try it in an inconspicuous spot. Let's see how it looks before I get committed to putting it up there. But you have to remember that sealers are going to make masonry water repellent. They do not make masonry waterproof. If you do have leaks, especially on chimneys, it's usually coming from somewhere else other than just the brick or the mortar joints letting the water through. Now, if I want to seal concrete pavers, there are two reasons why I might seal it. One would be it's a driveway or a patio and I'm worried about oil or gas or grease from cooking to get on my brick. Then I would really consider thinking about sealing. The other is aesthetics. There are concrete sealers out there that will give your brick that wet look. What I suggest to everybody is wait till your brick gets rained on, right? I'm going to show you. Look how deep that red color is once it gets wet. If you like that look after it rains, go out in your backyard and look at your patio after it rains. If you like that look, then consider sealing it. Sealing is not that hard to do. Usually a low pressure sprayer, something like this material here, a low pressure will go through a low pressure sprayer and I can get it on pretty consistently. But if I'm going to put it on concrete pavers, I would recommend that you at least wait 4 to 5 months after you've put the brick in place. And the reason being, couple. There is a certain amount of efflorescence that you're going to get in a concrete paver. You want the natural rainwater and the sun to bring out that efflorescence so it doesn't get trapped inside the brick. If you trap it inside and it comes up and sits underneath the sealer, your pavers are always going to have that cloudy, hazy look. The second reason is brick Concrete pavers, when they're manufactured, they come in different dye lots and different runs. And I want to let them age all together, and they'll all blend out nice. And that way when I seal it, I'll get a nice even look across my walkway or my patio.